I have just arrived in London for a little solo date day. I am heading off to Wicked this afternoon, well this evening, to obviously see the show but also to review the cheapest possible bookable seats in the theatre. So that will be a separate video. I assume that will be up before this will be up, so check that one out. But in the meantime, I think I'm just going to have a wander. London is starting to look super Christmassy, which is really nice. I'm just going to grab a coffee, have a little wander, see what's going on, maybe pop in a few shops. So join me and I'll obviously take you to the theatre with me later. Trying to be super brave again today and vlog in public, which is still absolutely terrifying and feels pretty awkward and vulnerable and embarrassing, but we're just going with it anyway, being brave. So let's do this. I love St Pancras Station, it's so pretty. So I have grabbed my coffee. It's this new place, new to me anyway, Noxy Bros. I tried it the other day on the way from St Pancras into central London and it was really nice the other day, so I'm hoping that it will be really nice again. Just passing through this park, I think this is Russell Square. Pass through this every time I walk into London and it's so pretty at the moment. All the autumn leaves are falling. I am such a walker in London. I hardly ever use the tube. I will use the tube tonight because Wicked is at the Victoria, well, Apollo Victoria in Victoria, which is like the opposite side of London to where St Pancras is. So I will get the tube tonight, but on the whole, I don't use the tube in London. I walk everywhere. I think it's such a walkable city and it's so lovely just wandering through the streets of London. I genuinely love it and it never gets old for me. I just think it's just the most gorgeous city. I just love it. There's so many lovely parks, so many shops to have a mooch in. There's nothing I love more than grabbing a coffee and just having a mooch in London. So that is what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm going to slowly wander across to London, make my way over to the Apollo Victoria for Wicked later on. So I'll take you along with me. I've got my microphone clipped on here. I'm really nervous that it won't be working properly because it failed me the other day when I was in Birmingham. It did not work properly. So I'm really hoping that it will be fine. It's quite windy, so I really need it to work. It's so hard being a newbie YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but I walk this way into London every single time I come to London, which is at least a couple of times a month. Probably more than that. And it just never gets old. I'm sorry, but look at this place. It's just so gorgeous. Can confirm the coffee, Noxy Bros, very nice again. So that's 2 out of 2, both times that I've tried it so far. Really, really nice. Good flavours, good milk frothing, looked lovely. I think I got a couple of bits, so I'll show you that. So yeah, really nice coffee from this place. If you are close by to St Pancras. I'm a bit undecided on which way to head today. I don't know whether to go down Covent Garden way or go kind of around Oxford Street and have a look in Liberty and Selfridges. I want to have a mooch in some small, more independent shops as well, not just the big shops. And I actually hate Oxford Street with a passion. It's my least favourite place on the earth. So if I do go that way, I'll have to go kind of along Oxford Street, but not really along the back streets. So I really do hate it, but I am tempted by that. I'd really love a Mayfair-y, Notting Hill type mooch, but that is too far away, it's out of my way. I'm just trying to like slowly make my way over to the theatre. So, undecided, I'll let you know. Christmas! So I decided to go for the Oxford Street route and head over to Liberty because it's nearly Christmas season and I do need to start thinking about Christmas presents. On the other side of the road we have the gorgeous London Palladium, the stage door where the incredible Rachel Zegler came out every evening. So let's head into Liberty. The Liberty stationery here is so gorgeous. It's got all the Liberty prints on it. It would make such a lovely gift. So much choice. And there's loads of like amazing coffee table books. Here it is, where the incredible Rachel Zegler performed in Evita on this balcony. I miss Evita so much. Wow, I mean, just need to take a moment to appreciate Claridge's right now. Is that not the most stunning thing you ever did see? Wow. Oh my god, look! Don't cry for me, Argentina. I actually am now in Mayfair. I have just wandered. This is why I love London so much. I am like London's biggest fan and I'm here all the time. But I just love wandering the streets. I was gonna pop into some shops. I was gonna have a mooch, have a shop, have a browse, but I could just walk the streets of London for hours and just take it all in. I don't even know if you can see me right now because it's quite dark. I've actually not ended up doing anything really. I've just wandered, but I just love it so much. Okay, so let's talk about solo theatre trips. Just solo dates in general. I am such an advocate for taking yourself on solo dates. I think there's a real power in being able to do things independently and enjoy time on your own and to like pursue something that you love on your own as well. So for me, obviously that is theatre, and if I waited around to go to the theatre with people, I would go to the theatre very little. I have one very good friend who I go to the theatre with quite a lot, but you know, we both live different lives, we have different schedules, and we both go to the theatre on our own a lot as well. I am such an advocate for just doing the things that you love and not relying on other people to do them. And honestly, if you're going to do anything alone, let it be the theatre or the cinema. Because once you're sat in your seat, no one even knows that you're alone. No one is going to judge you. I think it's much scarier to kind of take yourself to dinner or do something like that. But during a show, you are not talking to anyone anyway. Well, you shouldn't be. If you are, that's really annoying, so don't do that. But during a show, you are not chatting to anyone. So no one will know that you're there on your own. You won't be talking to anyone anyway. During the interval, you can just have a little wander and no one is going to think anything of it. So I honestly just do it. Like, if anything, I actually enjoy sometimes I enjoy going to theatre on my own more, because when I go with people, I'm like worried, are they enjoying it? What do they think of it? What if they hate it and I love it? So sometimes it's actually really nice just to go on your own and not to be thinking about anyone else. There's just something really lovely about just immersing yourself in the world of the theatre for an evening without like the judgment of anyone, because it's such an inclusive, lovely, amazing space, an amazing community. It is honestly not scary. Like, do it. Do it. If it's the difference between going to the theatre and not going to the theatre, you got to do it. You got to take the plunge. It's so worth doing, and it's honestly not scary. People won't be looking at you. People won't think anything of it. If you're worried about going to theatre on your own because you've not got anyone else to go with, don't let that stop you. Go, take the trip, get the tickets, go on your own. So this is Buckingham Palace over the road. About to walk past Buckingham Palace, and then we're basically in Victoria. Home to the Apollo Victoria, home to Victoria Palace, which is where Hamilton is, and also home to the other palace, which hosts lots of smaller shows. So currently there is 51st Dates, and it's really, really close to Buckingham Palace, which is lovely. They're like kind of off on their own a little bit, but it's a really nice little area of London. So definitely a nice little spot to check out if you are heading to one of those theatres. Okay, when I just said a nice little spot to check out, I obviously did not mean Buckingham Palace. Oh, the Standard. Okay, any non-Londoners, this flag is the Royal Standard, which means that the King is in. So if the Union Jack is flying, the King is not there. If the Royal Standard is flying, which is that flag, the King is there. So there you go. There's some information you might not know. But I did not mean that Buckingham Palace was a nice little place to check out. Obviously, quite a big place, quite a big sight to be seen in London. I meant Victoria, just as a general area. It's just really nice that it's obviously close to Buckingham Palace, and Victoria itself is like a nice little spot to check out if you're heading to one of those 3 Victoria-based theatres. So there you go, there's Buckingham Palace. Give Charles a wave. We have reached Victoria. Here is theatre number 1, the other palace. Really love this theatre. Right now it has 51st Dates, which is a really lovely show actually. I did a little vlog and review of 51st Dates the other day, so I'll try and remember to link that. But it really is a lovely show and a lovely theatre. Love a little Waterstones browse. Here is theatre number 2 in Victoria. This is the Victoria Palace, which recently had a full-on renovation. Actually, it's not that recent now, but it did have a full renovation just before Hamilton arrived. It's absolutely stunning inside, although Grand Circle has absolutely awful legroom, but lovely theatre. Number 2 out of our 3 in Victoria. And just around the corner is theatre number 3, which is where we are heading tonight, the incredible Apollo Victoria, which is home to Wicked. There it is in all its glory, the Apollo Victoria. Amazing theatre, it's absolutely huge. I cannot wait for the show tonight. I haven't seen Wicked for about 3 years, so I haven't seen the new cast, which includes Emma Kingston and Zizi Stralin. So I'm really excited about that. Hopefully they will both be on, but if not, obviously we'll look forward to seeing the understudies. So yeah, I'm really excited to go in and see it. I'm also excited to be catching it again before Wicked for Good comes out, the second part of the movie. So let's head on in. Let's take in some of the gorgeous show photography on the way in. I'm here quite early because I'm scared of vlogging in public, so I wanted to get to my seat before it got really busy. Basically everything in this theatre is Wicked themed. Even the carpet is green. Wicked has been here for so long, I feel like it just This is its home. It could never go anywhere else. Everything is so Wicked themed. Let's have a look at the merch. Some of the incredible costumes from the show. The amount of detail in these costumes is stunning. It's the kind of thing you really don't see from far away, but the amount of effort that goes into these costumes is just incredible. As I said in the foyer, this theatre is just so ossified. Green lights, I absolutely love these. They light up during one short day in the Emerald City, which is incredible. The floor is green, the seats are green. It just has such an amazing, wicked Oz vibe, like these hanging lights over the ceiling that like blend into the stage. It's just gorgeous. Okay, it is the interval. I am really enjoying the show. It's fantastic. The cast is actually really fantastic. Really enjoying this cast compared to the last time that I saw it a few years ago. I think they're bringing so much character, so much energy to the performance. It's a really great rendition of the show. My only complaint is the sound. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like theatres are too quiet nowadays. This is a huge space to fill, but I just want it to be louder. So that is my interval thoughts. Really enjoying it so far and looking forward to Act 2. Also not sure if it's Emma Kingston on today, so I'm just trying to find the cast board to see if it's been updated to see who is playing Elphaba today. Okay, let's have a look. So Lydia Gerard as Glinda, Laura Emmett as Elphaba, and Hannah Taylor as Nessa Rose. They are all absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I've been really impressed with the cast so far. Well, hello. Let's talk about my trip to see Wicked the Musical in London. So, I had an absolutely lovely time. I haven't seen the show for about 3 years, which I think I mentioned, and I was really excited. I was actually looking forward to seeing the new cast. However, we had understudies on for both Elphaba and Galinda. I really loved both of their performances. Elphaba was played by Laura Emmett, who is actually the alternate, so she has a show a week, and she was absolutely fantastic. Her vocals are so strong, so powerful, and yeah, I just thought she played a really great kind of angry Elphaba, an Elphaba that is angry with the world. She has been overlooked and put down for her entire life, and she is finally kind of like biting back. So I really loved the way that Laura Emmett embodied that character and brought Elphaba to life on stage. And then Glinda was played by Lydia Gerard, who was absolutely fantastic. I think one of the best Glindas that I have ever seen. I thought she brought so much humour to the role. I thought her comedic timing was just phenomenal. Both of them together as a duo, I thought they had a fantastic connection and fantastic chemistry. More so than any Glinda, I would say, you could really see her heartache and her heartbreak in Thank Goodness. It obviously is a really heartbreaking song within the story. It's really interesting to see how different Glindas play that part and play that song in particular. And I thought that Lydia just did it so beautifully. I thought that she really brought out the really sad side of that song. And yeah, I just loved the way that she did it. So she did that side of Glinda really well, but she was absolutely hilarious. So a real shout out to her because I thought she was phenomenal. One of my favourite Glindas that I have ever seen play the role, which is amazing. I've seen the show so many times over the years. So yeah, I really thought she was fantastic. I saw Sarah Ingram as Madame Morrible, Michael Matus as the Wizard of Oz, and we also had Ross Carpenter as Boq, and all three of them were absolutely brilliant. Loved all of their portrayals of those characters. Overall, I just thought the show was fantastic. It was a really great visit to the show. Like I said, I've seen the show a lot of times. The last time I saw it a few years ago, I didn't love it as much. I think I just didn't really vibe with that cast as much, but I thought this cast have really brought a lot of energy to the show and it felt really engaging, really exciting. I just think they're doing a really great job of telling this story. I'm not going to do a full review of the show or anything. I just wanted to do my quick thoughts. My only thought on the show, which might be controversial, but I do think that Wicked is starting to look a little bit tired. Now, it's 22 years old, 20 years old in London, and not one thing has changed, and I would like to see it have a little bit of a freshen up. Sorry, I know that's probably really controversial, but as someone that has seen the show a lot, I do think it's starting to feel a little bit dated. Some of like the lighting choices, the lighting that is kind of projected onto the floor, that like twists and turns around, particularly in Dancing Through Life when they're at the Oscars ball. Like I almost found it a bit jarring. Like it just feels really old fashioned and the lighting almost clashes with the costumes. And it's just been the same since Wicked was born 22 years ago. And I do think a few little bits of the show could be updated, could be modernised, could have a little freshen up, and I think it would make a big difference for the show. I do love it. It feels really nostalgic to me. I will always love the show. It will always have a really special place in my heart. But I would really love to see it have a little freshen up. I think it would be really exciting. Overall, I had a fantastic trip to London. Love a solo date in London, like I said. Love a solo trip to the theatre. If anyone is nervous about a solo trip to the theatre, please don't be nervous. It is such a lovely thing to do on your own. The theatre community is just a wonderful community to be a part of. So many people go to the theatre on your own. I think you might be surprised. But if you're worried about going to the theatre on your own, please don't be. Leave me a comment. Let's have a chat. Honestly, if I can inspire anyone to start going to the theatre alone that maybe is too scared to do that, I would love that. Thank you so much for joining me on this little solo theatre trip and thoughts and feelings on Wicked. I have some more theatre content on my channel. My channel is still super new, but I am working on lots of new things. I have lots of new ideas. So please, if you are interested in theatre and would like to see more, leave me a friendly comment, give me a like, and subscribe if you would like to join me again in the future. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!